Yeah. How are we? You beautiful people, welcome back to the channel. I work too quickly. I'm too quick with it. I'm literally waiting for check-ins to roll through, so I thought I'd pick up the camera and start talking again. Opening scene, that was meal one. I always get requests for a full day of eating. Now, I must admit, I'm a bit of a so I'm not going to do it. Reason being, I couldn't think of anything worse to film. Just my meals and eating them. It's not my vibe, mate. Not my vibe at all. So, that was my meal one though. Basic B stuff. Whey paste, 45 grams of granola. I know 45 very specific. Banana, strawberries, blueberries, 20 grams of dark chocolate, which I didn't film. And yes, Dexter does get a banana, a strawberry, and a blueberry before his proper meal one, because he's an athlete in his own right. While I'm waiting for check-ins to roll through, I thought I would give you a bit of an update, because things have changed slightly. I've got my check-in through from Cristiano, the Eggman, and we're dieting. I know, big curveball, mate. We've been pushing hard now for, got it up here, 20 weeks. Over 20 pounds up, and it's been full send. And I must admit, I'm now in a position where things are just a bit meh. I could definitely push through it and just play that game of rinse repeat, because I do that very well, but enjoyment's like through the floor, and that does inevitably affect up here. So it's a good time to pull back, tidy things up. We've got loads of maneuverability, so it should be pretty decent. Hope I haven't jinxed myself, touch wood. It's a pretty smooth sailing fat loss phase, but it works out nicely because we are heading out to Ibiza end of August, so I should be relatively sharp, ready to two-step. But check-ins are starting to roll through again, so I'm gonna get on with this, and then once these are done, I will pick up the camera again, and we'll just continue with the day, mate. Yeah, how are we, my man? Hope you're well. I hope everything is sound on your side. Now, let's talk game plan. Right, party people. Dexter just went for his very slow-paced stroll, which helped with my digestion, mate, after my pre-workout meal. Just got back to all messages and inquiries. Now we're gonna head to the gymnasium. Let's get into the training part of the video. So in for push, rotation 2. The difference between rotation 2 and rotation 1 is simply exercise selection. I know, mind-blowing. But with a decent session, starting things off with the hammer strength incline plate loaded press. Have yoga blocks underneath the machine arm and the machine, just so I can actually start my active range, so my shoulders don't go to snap city, mate. Before I was using clips and like the end of like a rope attachment for a cable, but access to it was pretty unreliable because it was the gym's equipment. So got the yoga blocks now, no stress at all. I use them on loads of stuff, to be fair, mate. Good investment, £10, Amazon, highly recommend. When it comes down to this hammer strength bit of kit, of course, it's a machine press. The machine's going to dictate the path of motion I work through, therefore I simply just use a reverse action cue. I'm not thinking about driving the handles away from me, I'm thinking about pressing myself hard back to the bench. Now next up, prime incline press. First time using this, sensational. I thought I used this bit of kit before, but I was mistaken because it didn't work in this like level of incline plane. But it's beautiful, loading the lengthen to mid-range here. And that's the beautiful thing about prime. You have the ability to do that. You can change the cam. So on the hammer strength, crazy heavy in the short, so I've overloaded that range. Now I really want to work that lengthen to mid, so there's a nice drop off in the short, so I can still get some pretty effective work done. Looking forward to running my numbers up here. Now I was an absolute melon when I filmed this angle. I was filming reels in the gym today as well, because I'm a content machine, mate. And I forgot to flip the camera around is like the right ratio, hence why it's so zoomed in. But moving into 3 working sets of an overhead tricep extension using daisy chains and cuffs because I'm bougie. Haven't got time for 2 ropes, mate. Then moved into normal dual rope push down, standard stuff. I did perform 3 working sets of a cuff lateral, 3 working sets of a cuffed cable fly prior to the arm work, but didn't record it. downstairs the gym was pretty hectic and I just wanted to get those sets done. Then moving into final movement, standing cuff lateral raise. Now, this should be a line cuff lateral raise, but the cables downstairs were taken and I couldn't pull a bench to the upstairs cable. I always perform my lateral work after my arm work, because if I do my lateral work before my arm work and my little delts are full as a house, mate, 50 psi, I just don't like performing arms. I find I really struggle to create stability and get effective work done, like getting into a dual rope push down or a daisy chain push down where your delts as full as a house doesn't always feel the best. Same as if I was to perform like a unilateral cable curl, delts full as a house doesn't feel the best. So I always like doing it after my arm work. Pretty simple. So full session was 2 working sets hamstring incline, 2 working sets prime incline, 3 working sets cuff cable fly, 3 working sets overhead tricep extension, 3 working sets tricep push down, 4 working sets standing lateral raise, which would normally be a line cuff lateral raise. So that's training done. Decent, mate. Decent session. I'm now going to get stuck into some client programming. A few new lads joining the team this week. That's what we like, so I'm going to get them set up and then fire their onboarding videos across. Sensational. If you are interested in joining the team, just drop me a DM on Instagram and I'll fire across all the details regarding the service and, of course, cost of investment. Some of the transformations that are coming out are absurd, mate. I'll put Joe on screen. I mentioned this on yesterday's Instagram story. Cut went crazy, mate. Anyway, I'm going to leave today's video there. I was about to say any questions. I feel like I'm doing a check and response. I'm going to leave today's videos there. Remember to like, subscribe, comment if you're feeling dangerous, and I'll see you in the next one.